Hey guys, so today I was about to make this cocktail recipe for the first time and I realized I could make it a video. I probably should have looked better for this, but whatever, it's fine. And what I'm going to be trying to make for the first time is a milk punch, and I'm using Punch's Piña Colada milk punch recipe. I don't have everything for it, but I think it'll be good enough. So we'll see how it goes. The first thing you're gonna need is rum, and I'm using this Lost Spirits Navy style rum. It should be aged rum, so it should be brown and not clear. You need 14 ounces of this, so it looks like this makes a lot of drinks. And Lost Spirits is a local LA distillery. They have like a really cool distillery tour as well. So if you're in LA, check that out. 14 ounces is 8 ounces plus 6 ounces. So it's 1 3/4 cups. That's math. And then it's gonna use 8 ounces of coconut water, which is 1 cup. And then it calls for 4 ounces of velvet falernum, but I don't have that. So I'm gonna try to use like 2 ounces of this French ginger liqueur, because falernum is a liqueur, so it's lower ABV. And the ginger would be a cool flavor, but I'm just gonna do 2 ounces because I'm unsure about it. And then it calls for an ounce of Demerara sugar syrup that you could like make at home, but I don't have that kind of sugar, so I'm just gonna be making or using regular simple syrup, and this is just Tirani's cane sugar sweetener syrup. Love a pre-made syrup. And then we're gonna need 4 ounces of pineapple juice. Wait, how much is this? 6 ounces. This is fun. Hopefully it goes well. And then 3 ounces of lime juice, which I have to squeeze. But essentially, I didn't really explain what this was very well, but a milk punch is essentially a cocktail that infuses milk into it, and the milk like gives it a really creamy mouthfeel, but it doesn't make the drink cloudy because you clarify it out by straining it. There's probably some like weird science about it, but I don't know. I think essentially the citrus curdles the milk and separates it, but I don't know. I'm not a bartender. I just like alcohol. Okay, so 3 ounces looks like it could just be this 1 lime, so that's cool. It was quite a large, robust lime, I will say. Yeah, it's literally 1 lime perfectly. Wow, love that for me. Adding the 3 ounces of lime juice into this mix. Then I'm gonna add 6 ounces of milk into a saucepan and bring it up to a simmer on medium-low heat. Stirring this constantly just so it's scalding, not like boiling or anything. And I'm using 2% milk, and actually lactose-free too. I don't know if it matters. You just wanna wait until it has like little bubbles around the edges, which it has now, but that's because I poured it. And I'm stirring it. The recipe didn't specify a type of milk, so we'll see if my 2% milk works. I'm sure it'll be fine. But I'm guessing like whole milk would be ideal, and like you don't want to use skim because it's all about like the fat in the milk making it creamier and like have a nicer mouthfeel. So yeah. Okay, so the milk is ready, and now you're just gonna dump it in here and stir until it coagulates, which is a very sexy word. Oh, ew! That looks disgusting. I don't know if you could see how gross this looks. but it's like chunky. Now we just let this sit for 15 minutes. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. This isn't the best bowl to use because it's gold, so you can't see much like that it's clear or anything, but I'm sure it's like still gonna be a little bit brown from the rum, but you can see all of the like milk curdles separating. And now it's time to strain it. And I'm just using a regular sieve with a cheesecloth over it, and I'm hoping that's gonna be enough because it said a cheesecloth or a coffee filter, but I don't have coffee filters because I have an espresso machine. So I'm just gonna take a stab at it. I'm using a white bowl because I don't have a clear bowl, and just in case I have to strain it multiple times, I didn't want to use the clear jar I'm gonna keep it in. So let's shut up and just start attempting to strain this. Hopefully you can see okay. Okay, so this time I realized Tupperware is clear. So I'm gonna double up. I folded my cheesecloth in half and put it in a new strainer. And now I'm gonna test it with this method. It's definitely not perfectly clear. Oh, I might need to go get coffee filters. Okay, coffee filters acquired. I feel like this is my last real attempt here. And I've chose a really poor choice in vessel to pour this in, but there we go. I'm gonna let this go as slow as possible and not rush it just because I don't want to fuck it up anymore. What's coming out is certainly clear, but it's not very much and it's not very fast, but I think that's fine. Patience is a virtue after all, and all we have right now is time. It's going so slow that I rinsed the other sieve, and I'm going to strain more into this other bowl. For this, I just don't want to go over the line of the coffee filter, so it just goes through the sieve instead of both the coffee filter and the sieve. Okay, so the majority of my pea-looking clarified Piña Colada is done. I have a little bit still going, but I'm choosing to let her be. So for storing this, you want to keep it in the fridge. I'm just going to use this kind of milk glass, so hopefully, yep, great. I should have known that would happen. Ooh. Here we have it. It's mostly clear, right? It counts. And that's the finished product, so you're just gonna pour it over a nice ice cube. I'm gonna add a little lemon peel just because I feel like it could use it. Now it's time for the taste test, and shout out to Penny Pound Ice for the ice because it's the clearest, most beautiful ice. And like this looked super unassuming in the jar because it's like so yellow, but pouring it into the glass with the ice really solidified it for me, and I was like, oh shit, I really did that. So now it's time to taste the finished product. Wow. It's really good. Holy shit. I don't know, like I thought that it was super strong in the beginning, like when I tasted it before I actually added the milk and made it. And it's a lot more drinkable now, but maybe that's just because I have been laboring over this for an hour. This is a winner, the ginger liqueur. I can't really taste it necessarily, but it definitely improves the drink from what I can tell. You could also add a cherry into it, but I'm kind of nervous to do that because I don't want to ruin its beauty, but that's it. The milk punch, I would just keep it in the fridge. It has alcohol to preserve it, so I feel like it's fine, but I don't know. I'll let you know if I drink this for the next week and I die or something. I'll let you know if I die. The one thing I don't know is how long this keeps in the fridge, so I feel like it's okay because it has so much alcohol, but I don't know. We'll see. Make sure to follow me on Instagram at Olivia Frescura if you're not already. And yeah, that's about it. See you guys in my next video. Who knows when that'll be, but cheers.